Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot, here to do a little bit of a weekly reading for you around feelings. Your feelings, deeper on your feelings, and then we'll take a look at another person that is around you, what their feelings are as well, all right? So I'm pulling a 9-card spread here. I'm using some really fun cards, great images. I love the pink. And we'll see what's going on. I'm also giving designations for each card. So there'll be a question around each card so we can get some very direct answers when it comes to how you're feeling about something or somebody and how somebody or something is feeling about you. Okay. All right, let's see. So the first card here, this is about how you are feeling about yourself right now. All right, Capricorn, so let's see. What do we have here? All right, we've got the Strength card. So this can mean a couple things. You might be feeling particularly strong, but the question is, where is that coming from? You might have very strong feelings about something, about yourself. You might be feeling particularly empowered. Is this strength coming from a place of ego, or is it coming from a place of, you know, vulnerability and allowing? I don't know. We will see. We will see. But strength in and of itself is good. It's just about where it's coming from. If it's coming from a place of ego, you have to examine that. If it's coming from a place of vulnerability, there is strength in vulnerability. So you might be feeling particularly vulnerable right now when it comes to a particular situation or person. Or you might feel like you have the upper hand in some way, and that is what is driving your strength. You've got to determine which is which. How you are feeling about another. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you feel like destiny is in play in some way when it comes to a particular person in your life. Wheel of Fortune is a card of Sagittarius. Okay, so you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Leo. One or the other, maybe both. But when it comes to how you feel about another person, you feel like this person was placed in your life in some way. Being that we have 2 major arcanas here, you might be co-creating with the universe here. This doesn't feel like it's something that you are doing alone, okay? So there might be a connection or relationship that the universe has a hand in, okay? So you might be right about that. There might be some level of destiny here around this particular person that you are thinking of. So how are you feeling about the connection that you have right now? 6 of Swords. All right. So 6 of Swords, you know, is really about getting from one place to another. A place of, you feel like you might be headed towards a better place with this connection or with this person. You know, you might have started off kind of rocky. You might have started off, you know, not really ever getting your footing with this particular person, and you're moving towards a calmer place. The traditional 6 of Swords is a man on a boat with people in the boat on the water. The water represents the emotions. So there might be progression in your emotion. You might be moving towards this person or this connection. You might be moving towards a better place with this person or this connection. All right, so You feel like there's some type of destiny at hand here. You might be deriving strength. You might be finding strength, in order to move towards a better place with a particular person. All right. Over here, this card represents the feelings that you have right now that are particularly sensitive. Okay, so let's look at this. The Devil. Okay, so this is your card, Capricorn. So there's something about you. You are feeling particularly sensitive about yourself, maybe about how you're being seen. You might be afraid to be seen in a negative light for some reason in this particular situation. We have a lot of major arcana again. When your card comes up, I feel like your guides might be around you, really trying to help you through something here. But the Devil itself, the card itself, can be, you might feel like you are engaging in one of the 7 deadly sins or multiple 7 deadly sins, and you feel some type of shame or guilt. And that's particularly sensitive for you. I don't know why. I don't know why that would be at this point, but that might be for some of you. But for most of you, I feel like your feelings are particularly sensitive around how you are being seen in this situation. In the middle here, we have the heart of these feelings, and we have the King of Cups. Okay, so this could be card of Cancer. So we have Cancer, Sag, Leo, Capricorn. So what's at the heart of these feelings is that they are not being spoken right now. So feelings that someone might have about you are not being spoken out loud, and you might not be speaking your feelings out loud right now. So that's at the heart. That's why these feelings might feel somewhat intense for you, is that nobody really is speaking about it. King of Cups is, a mature energy. King of Cups knows what he feels. There's no doubt about the feelings, but he keeps it close to the vest. He really doesn't feel like he needs to share them because he knows these feelings. He knows the feelings that he has. But it's like, especially when it comes to feelings of love, if they're not shared, sharing the love is really, really is where we find joy in love, is sharing it, not holding on to it. You can see he's holding on to it right there. So this card here, what isn't clear about these feelings that you have? Knight of Cups. 2 very quiet cards, very quiet feelings, keeping our feelings to ourselves, carrying around our feelings and not really talking about them, not really sharing them. So when it comes to what isn't clear about these feelings that you have, they are, romantic feelings. When the Knight of Cups comes up, these are romantic feelings that, we haven't been able to express, or we haven't expressed lately. We're carrying these around. We're pretending maybe like everything is okay when maybe it isn't. Maybe this is somebody that's around you that you feel like you can't share these feelings with them. Knight of Cups can also be secret love. Maybe this is, you keep this a secret, or there's some type of secretive energy around a connection or a relationship. I want to clarify that. Whoops. I want to clarify that. And I want to clarify the devil too. Four of Swords. Okay, so another card of quiet. So the feelings about yourself that you have that are very sensitive, you're thinking about yourself. This confirms it. You're thinking about how you might be perceived because of this situation, because of this connection, that might be making you feel very vulnerable, but you find strength in that vulnerability. You feel like this is some type of destined connection. You do feel like it's moving forward in some way, but this energy, because it's what is most sensitive to you, you know, you're worried about how other people, I feel like, will see you. Knight of Cups, secretive energy, Two of Cups. So what isn't clear about this for you, because there's a secretive energy here, you're not completely sure if the feelings are mutual. So you're not completely sure if the feelings that you have for something or somebody here, you're not sure that this person shares those feelings. You're not sure completely, at least. So how are these feelings affecting you? The Sun. Okay. So a second card of Leo. You might be dealing with a Leo. We saw Capricorn and Leo last week. So the Sun here tells me that the feelings that you have for a particular person, you allow yourself to enjoy them. You allow yourself to enjoy these feelings. You allow yourself to be happy, maybe fantasize a little bit. Right now, these feelings are raising your vibration. Okay, you are in a higher vibration of joy when you think about this particular person. You know, I feel like it's like when this when this relationship or connection hits the real world, that's where the problems start, right? Or the perceived problems start. You're worried about how the world will receive this connection, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because this is something that brings you joy, but you're not completely sure if this person is sharing these feelings with you. At the heart of the matter, you both might be very, very quiet about this connection, but you do feel like there is some movement, some progression in a positive direction when it comes to this connection. So these two cards here at the bottom are about the other person as well. So this first card is the feelings that both of you share. And we have Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is a card of victory in love. So I feel like, you know, whenever the Two of Cups comes out, that tells me there are mutual feelings here, whether you recognize them or not. When it comes to the shared feelings that the two of you have, you know, you both would like to see this be successful. Six of Wands. That's what you share. Right here, how is this person dealing with their feelings for you? Three of Swords. So, believe it or not, this person has some heartbreak when it comes to you. And that's, you know, we can see that here because nobody is talking about it. There's a feeling of destiny here. Okay, but because no one is talking about it, because you're worried about yourself in some way in this situation. You do allow yourself to be joyful when you think about this person. I feel like this person brings good feelings, good thoughts. You know, we've got two sixes here. Sixes, you know, are about love and harmony. So we have love and harmony in shared feelings. We have love and harmony in how you think about the connection. But when it comes to how this person is dealing with their feelings, they feel a little heartbroken when it comes to you. So why would that be? Let's get a card right there. And yeah, that's what I want. Heartbroken, why? Page of Pentacles. All right, so it feels like for some of you, this connection might not have gotten past the word go. There might have been a point, there might have been a small window of opportunity, you know, where this could have taken off. There might still be a small window of opportunity here. It's like this person feels like they squelched an opportunity with you. Or you feel like you squelched an opportunity with them. Let's look at the King of Cups. And then Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups, Hierophant. Okay, so Hierophant can be about marriage. It can be about tradition. It can also be about really figuring out where your heart is committed. So at the heart of these feelings, you know, where is your heart committed? And if it's committed to a particular person, why are we keeping it quiet? I feel like is the question. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, Lovers. Okay, so for some of you, this could mean that there is a Sagittarius that you are in love with. This is card of Gemini. You might be dealing with a Gemini, but this is about, you know, this is about a connection. This probably is still in the early attraction phase. You know, the Lovers doesn't always mean love, but it means that there is something here that can grow into love. That's why, you know, when you spend your time thinking about this, I feel like there is some fantasy here, but this really triggers a lot of good feelings for you. It's almost like if we bring this into the real world, you know, I'm afraid that the sun will go down. I'm afraid the clouds will come in over the sun. I want to keep this in kind of an ideal energy versus ruining it with real life. So let's see. Let's get some emotional cards here. Let's see some emotional clarity. This is my Tarot Enhancer deck, but we just have the water cards. All right, so I want to see, this is how you feel about another, okay? You feel it's destined lovers. So we've got one there. Let's get one here. Let's get one here, and then let's get one here. All right, so starting up here, this is how you feel about yourself, strength, and we have, look at, feeling emotionally safe. You know, that is something that I feel here. You might feel emotionally safe right now, you know, and that's where your strength is coming from. So that makes me question whether or not you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable with somebody. The opposite side of this is emotional avoidance. It's one or the other here for you. But, you know, you're feeling emotionally safe because you are somewhere in your ego right now, more than likely, over allowing yourself to be vulnerable, because we have so many quiet energy cards here. All right, so what do we have here? You know, this is how you are feeling about another destined lover here. All right, so this is a details card. likes to test intuition by stepping forward in the unknown. All right, so this might be something that, you are doing. You might be testing your intuition when it comes to a particular connection. So you might be dipping your toe in this connection and then pulling it out, allowing you to continue to feel emotionally safe and strong, or basically maybe having the upper hand in some way, being in your ego. So, because I feel like you don't necessarily want to live in your ego, you tend to test your intuition by stepping forward, Six of Swords, which is the next card, moving it forward. You might do this in small ways. I don't feel big ways just yet, okay? Coming over here to what you are most sensitive about, and it might be that you are being very quiet, okay? You might feel like there's something you want to say, there's something you want to do, and you're not doing it, and you're feeling particularly sensitive about that, okay? Details here. We have cries easily. So I feel like you may find yourself crying easily when you're by yourself, being quiet when it comes to somebody else. You cry easily by yourself when it comes to this particular connection. Right? Coming down here to this, how this person is dealing with their feelings. They're heartbroken, I feel like, over a missed opportunity. And then we have the situation. So this is a situation of an interest or an attraction. I don't feel like it's really gotten past this point. I said that earlier. I'm saying that because we have Lovers and Two of Cups here. So there's an interest or an attraction. This person, it's been identified by both of you. Both of you feel this, but it feels like there was a missed opportunity. So let's go into my deck of the Gift of Answers, and let's see. You might want to ask yourself a question right now about this situation and see what comes up here. All right, let's see. What do we have? Honest feelings. Okay, you have some honest feelings for somebody, but I don't feel like you're being vocal about those feelings. And I feel like you beat yourself up for that a little bit. You cry easily about it when it comes to your honest feelings about somebody. What do we have here? Confidence. I feel like Spirit is saying, where is your confidence? You can speak up about where your heart is committed, what your honest feelings are, but you're not. And it might be from a lack of confidence, or, a lack of vulnerability, strength through vulnerability, because you want to feel emotionally safe. You would prefer to feel emotionally safe right now than emotionally vulnerable. That's why I'm saying this Strength card is coming from ego. And then we have taking responsibility. All right, let's see what that's about. Taking responsibility for what? The Hermit. So Virgo energy. Lots of major arcana in this reading. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that if you are alone right now, all right, if you're alone right now, you need to take responsibility for that, because I feel like Spirit is saying you don't have to be alone here if you don't want to be. You're choosing to be alone, which is perfectly okay, all right? But I feel like if you find the confidence to express some honest feelings instead of just dreaming about them and enjoying them on your own. It's much more fun to share. Both of you share this desire for victory and love. There's a part of you that likes to test your intuition by stepping forward in small ways, and you like to see if, okay, I'm validated here, so I can continue, I can move forward. But it's all stemming from wanting to feel emotionally safe versus emotionally vulnerable. I understand it, but what this is doing is this is keeping this connection in the interest or attraction stage. So it's like we can't get past this until we allow ourselves to find strength through vulnerability. Okay? All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you can certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right? Thanks so much. Have a great week. Bye.